Hello and welcome back to Nortricity. So, I've been gone for a little bit. Oops. Oop. Yeah, I ended up getting like sick for, oh gosh, a whole week. Still sick now. And then right after that passed, I ended up getting a migraine that lasted me forever. So, I still have flying on because all I have been doing is building. Or attempting to, kind of. Messing up stuff? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so nothing's changed over here. I'm going to fly around a little bit because that's still on because I have been building. That's all the same, that's all the same, that's all the same, that's same. Okay, so here's this monstrosity that I am working on. Let me get a bird's eye view of this. And this is just what I've just kept building. My plan is to keep going. Like the whole top layer doesn't have anything yet. Let's see. The front looks kind of like that. So I'm kind of just going bit by bit as far as how I want it to be. And I don't really have a plan. I'm just kind of making it on up. And you come in here and I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm going to have the stairs go up and they have a ledge between those two. Like that's walled off. And that's the dragons from Fire and Ice. Is it Fire and Ice? I think it's Fire and Ice. Ice and Fire? Ice and Fire. So that's the stage 5 ice and that's the stage 5 fire. Which I have multiple stage 5 fires, but they don't all look that size. So I think the ice one looks a lot better in my opinion. It just looks cooler. That still looks a little bit small, but it is what it is. I guess they're the same size. But I think what I'm going to do, I was messing around with some kind of design right here, and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to have a stairway going up, and it'd be a ledge, and it'll lead into the next floor. I do have the elevator mod, but I don't have any ender pearls. So there is that. Down here, this is the room I was starting to open up, and I wasn't sure entirely what I was going to do with it. But I think now that I've thought about it, because if you come down here, this is going to be like the room that has the rest of the animals. Because I have ended up capturing or killing like the manicore pets. And so I want to go ahead and hatch those up. And I needed a place to put them because I knew upstairs wouldn't be enough. And then I wanted to get a couple of horses. And then I've got the scorpion. I want to get the rest of the scorpions. So I think this will be a good big area to go ahead and set that up, I guess. I haven't decided if I want to keep this wall like this or if I just want to go ahead and come straight out like this and make it into like a squarish area. But the idea is like when I get the horses, they'll be in like a little celled off area kind of wandering. The manicores will sit and the scorpions will kind of be in a little area wandering. So there is that. And then this area right above, since I have like, what, three blocks I think I'm going to go. I think that this, I think this is going to be my Thaumcraft area. And then below, if lagging, geez. Below here, I think will be my blood magic. And that's the two I've decided on so far. Astral Sorcery I think is going to be the highest, which I haven't started on every time I go between the floors like that. And then I think that would be pretty good. I think that's, I'll put blood magic with Evilcraft. I think that'd be in AbyssalCraft maybe. Maybe they can tie in pretty decently. And then Thaumcraft to be down there with Electroblob's Wizardry. I think that might be an idea. Because that will give it more fleshed out and it kind of have a little bit differences, but at the same time be a whole bunch. Thaumcraft in its own has always been huge, but I think like having the bookshelves with all the books from Electroblobs and all the Baubles and everything, and I think that would be a pretty good idea. So maybe. I've been messing around with these chickens like crazy. It took me forever. I don't think you can see my map. No, not right here. But I traveled forever and ever just to go ahead and get a sand chicken and a log chicken. And, oh my gosh. I only found one log chicken, I think. I found a ton of sand chickens finally, but that was what I was stuck on. And I've started going ahead and breeding up all of these to get more and more because, as you can see, it's just too awesome. Oh, wait. I need one. Trying to get up to... Oh, these two guys are out. Trying to get up to where I don't have to worry about my supplies. The diamond ones have been pretty good. And so far, what I end up running out of the most, surprisingly, is ender pearls. I haven't found any more Frendermans. Is it Frendermans? I got a Frenderman pet, but I don't think he'll give me ender pearls. But he'll be down there also. I have an idea for this area right here that I think would be cool, and it would kind of lead into the bottom part right here. So it'd be like a mirror of this side and a mirror of right here between the two dragons. And it's just going to be like a glass wall, and then a glass wall down here, and then I'll go and capture a whole bunch of those fairies and have them flying around in there. I think that would be kind of cool. And then like in the front right here, I'll have the fairies in the jars on display maybe. Because I don't really think I need the ambrosia. I haven't made it or used it yet, so I don't know. That's an idea I'm still thinking about. I have the mini moos over here, which I actually might take out the mini moos. They have, according to my little console thing, they're causing a little bit of difficulties. In that they keep on ticking whenever... I don't really see too many different ones around. I see a ton of the redstone. I see a ton of the blood, the costume, and I think a couple others. I mean, they're cool little guys, but I don't know. It's not a necessity. I did add in the Waystones mod again because I had an idea. I'm not sure if it's going to actually end up working, but it was kind of like, okay, here's a town that I have. But I wanted to have where I could click on this and go to different parts of the base, so to speak. I guess I could go ahead and use the Ender book for that, but I'm not too sure yet how I'm going to end up doing it. And then I got just a few of the armors on display. I like how... Let me get up here. I like how this looks. I just don't think I like how this side ends up being. And this side... So I'm still playing around with some ideas on it. But that's kind of cool. That's the rainbow lamps from the block armor and made the armor out of it. So it changes colors. I just thought it was really cool. And then here you got the leaf armor. I just thought that was kind of neat. And you got 4 of the dragon armors. None of the swords are... I mean, they're just random swords. They're like, this is the bone sword. Is that right? Dragon bone sword, yeah. I just thought it was kind of just a random array of armors, and then you got some heads in the middle, and you got some more swords, because there's so many different swords. So I think instead of doing like the huge armory, I think what I'm going to end up doing is just having displays everywhere. I think that would kind of be cool. And as far as like in the little fairy thing, I think I've been getting some of the like little houses and everything, so it would kind of be like when you come down this way, you will see the big opening, and then there'll be some houses in there, but there'll be opening to go below, and then it'll look like it'll lead down into here, and there'll be big glass with some more houses and some more of the fairies. I'm pretty sure that those fairies, where are they? I'm going to fly over here for a second. That these fairies can be captured too, and I think they look kind of cool. To mix them with the other fairies, I think that would be an idea. I think I can capture these. But that would, just kind of give like a little design, I guess. And then, of course, I haven't done... So let's see. It's about right here so far. Maybe. So I still got multiple levels that I can do. And then the idea is to have it, I don't know, kind of like a top part. But I know Astral Sorcery has a Y limit. So we'll have to see what that is. I think it's 120. So if that's the case, it'd be about right here where I've kind of got it. Yeah, 120. Which should be an idea, and it could. This part of the castle could be up. I mean, the whole bottom part is where I'm gonna be hanging out anyway, so it doesn't really matter as far as that goes. But the whole I swear this guy is really overpowered at the moment with just what I have, which is the monk. I went as high as 17 on the monk mod, and like I said, I'm still thinking about taking that out. And then we got the everlasting abilities. So he's got absorption 5, fire resistance 1, flight, haste 5/5, luck 3/3, magnetize 5, regeneration 3, resistance 3, saturation 1. With saturation 1, I haven't had to eat anymore. So there is that. I mean, I was kind of surprised on it. Speed 2 of 5, strength 5 of 5, water breathing. This right here, I mean, I'm not wearing armor, and I've got only the armor factor of the monk's mod, but besides my weapon wearing out, that's not much can kill me. I mean, I still have trouble with blights, and I still have trouble with anything wither. So there is that, but the rest of them, it's kind of safe to go ahead and not worry about it. Of course, I haven't fought any bosses. Well, I fought the Naga, so the Naga was kind of like, eh. But let's see, we got this, the advanced storage system, which is linked to the storage on the other side of the eatery place, which just allows me to go ahead and I keep it at the base, and it just basically, if I need to go ahead and see if I already have something built, instead of going ahead and building more of it. It was kind of, I like keeping them separated. It's kind of like the other reason why I'm going to make another one that's going to have all my weapons in it and all my armor. That way I can kind of keep track of that, and as far as when it comes to decorating, then I'll know what I end up already having, I guess you could say. Because going through, I mean, these swords look cool, but like, I really don't like that one. And that is the, well, it's just the iron sword from Heroic Armory. But then you got this one, which is the mithril sword. I just don't like the look of them. I mean, when you got the crystal sword and you got this one and whatever the other ones are, I really like that one. The look of it. Tempered, what is it? Tempered blade? Tempered sword? I just think it looks really cool. And then that one. But I like how the hilts are. But there'll be, I want to have another section where it's like most of my armor and stuff that I've used and my go-to gear kind of specialized and put in there. I don't have it anymore, but I had a set of emerald armor, not emerald, obsidian armor that I would go and mine with for a long time, and I had a set of, what was it called? Forge armor, where it was like forges that was made in armor, so it auto smelt stuff. I had those that I was wearing for a while whenever I would go and mine when I first started out. Stuff like that, I mean, I kind of would like to have a little display. But for somebody that doesn't decorate, so far I'm liking aspects of this place, but I'm kind of just expanding out, going from room to room, and that's what I've been doing while I've been sick. I tried not to progress in anything, and I just kept on going ahead and going that way. I want to get the this room right here set up and finished, which won't take long, but I think 3 levels will be enough. I have the display right there, and then underneath it, 1 level right here. I think that would be good to go ahead and have where I can put, what is it, the altar? Where you end up putting the stuff underneath it to kind of balance it out. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I think that would end up being pretty good if I end up doing it that way. But I think that this also gives me enough room to go ahead and mess around with. But again, I'm not too sure if I'm going to end up, I think I might just on this room just go right here. Well, that's the stairwell. So it'll come right, well, goes like this. That's still the stairwell. Okay. So maybe like this, going back that way. Because that's a huge room. But anyways, I'm still playing around with ideas, and I want to go ahead and get the layout of it before I get the... I don't like that. I want to get the layout of it before I go ahead and start doing the fine little tweakings and everything. It's just kind of getting a boundary. I don't know why. I just really like how these guys look in here. It's cool. I think he did a great job on those little guys. Okay, so anyways, one thing that I wanted to do today is kind of make myself even more powerful, I guess. What was it called? I had to go ahead. There he goes. The RPG inventory. Now I've got these extra slots that I can go ahead and put stuff in. And I think I should go ahead and build up some things. Because with this, it gets me 2 extra rings I can wear, another necklace, and gloves. Now I've got the Emerald XP Threads 3. I have really no clue what that is. But it's a little brown cloak, so I can end up having it. Is it brown? Yeah, it's brown. So the RPG inventory, if I go ahead and look into here, because like right now on the Baubles, I'm wearing an Antidote Charm that's completely empty. Mega Loot Bauble. Oh, I could have put that right there. What in the world? Can I put it right there? Oh my gosh. We might need to go ahead and build a belt and then... What is this? That's a... Okay, the portal pendant I definitely had. That's a necklace. That just opens up so much more. Wait. And that's just something simple that I didn't even think about. So much grass. Well. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. No, I got the Antidote Charm. I think I should... Okay, I think I should put this one. And I don't want the Air Charm. Maybe I should put the Void Charm on. I'm already pretty safe on the fire. And then I got another Antidote Charm. I need to find a way to charge these. So if I go like this, take the Antidote off, put the Antidote on, put the fire on, or Void Charm on. So there you go. I've got those 2. Okay, put that back in there. What is the other ones? Emerald Defense Incrustation, Emerald Cure Incrustation, and Purple Diamond Incrustation, Emerald Mining Side Lining. I'm not too sure what all those do, to be honest. Oh, those guys, they're so loud. But I think that would end up being... might end up getting tired of the sound. So I could always put one of those little sound buffers in there, and it'd kind of be just like a visual appearance, if it works like how I want it to, or how I'm thinking about. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, at RPG... Okay, inventory. So, we have gloves, speed gloves. Health gloves, plus 15% heal speed. Resistance, plus 20%. And strength, plus 3 attack damage. I wonder if that stacks on top of my strength already. Let's try this one. So, I mean, it's lapis and gold, no problem. So, boom. And then... Okay, so that increased it to 17.5. So that's not too bad. And see, I've got times 7 right now on hearts. And I just haven't used them. But I got 23 more. Let's... For a second. Just because. Oh, I gotta have 3 levels of XP. Never mind. At least it costs XP to go ahead and use, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Now, let's see. At RPG. So we got, not ROG, at ROG RPG. So there's my gloves. The resistance, okay, we're not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about the health either. I'm not going to worry about speed. Now the necklace. The healing XP bonus on kill. Strength. I think we're going to go with the 1/4 XP bonus on kill. These are all, I mean, they're relatively cheap to go ahead and make. And I probably should go ahead and make all of them. And I will eventually, and I'll store them in the thing so I can switch them out if I ever want to. But for right now, I think, well, this is what we're going to end up using. These are just all cloaks, just colors. Now, strength, dispel negative effects, increase mining speed, heal, and speed. I think we're going to go with strength again. Now, what about that? Buff. You know what? We're going to make 2 of these. But, I mean, you look at these and they're not... I mean, they're not expensive at all, really. Bad as that sounds. Okay. Is he taking damage again? 194. I looked at him the other day and I didn't pay attention to it and I walked out of the room. So he took a ton of damage. Alright. So, got a buffed plus XP. And then his strength is 17.5, 19, 20.5. Not bad at all. And then on top of that, if you go to Baubles, I still have these. Now, see, you can see how he's got the necklace on. He's got the gloves on. Now, geez, sorry. This right here ends up being from, if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. Add RPG. Let's see, amulet. I bet it's not in here. It's not those. I'm sitting here looking at, I mean, of the inverse. Can't make those. Cloud Talisman, what is that? Mundane Amulet. Recharges armor, baubles, and hotbar items. Ooh, we want that. That's all Atomic Prophecy, and then the... Oh, wow. So we need to make the Voidatic Arcania. We need to start getting into that stuff. Ooh, Amulet Shielding, plus some breaking. Ooh. It's interesting. Return Home Charm. I don't think we want that one. Hold right click to use. Return Home. Nope, we got the other book. Prime Pendant. Invigorating. Okay. And then we got the Botania ones. And then we got Growth Pendant. Amulet of Diving. Night Vision. Fiery Core. What is that? Magic Core. Baublelicious. We don't have a... That's relatively easy to make. How do you make the Fiery Core? Nope, don't have another star. Never mind. Snowflake Pendant. And it doesn't tell me what it does. So this is Botania, which I don't think we have any... I don't think we can make any of them just yet. Return. There's a lot of Return Home Charms. What else? I was Belt. So we have Speed Belt, Water Walking, which we already have, Falling, Sorter Sash, Plane Strider Sash, Traveler's Belt. That's what I want to make. I want to make the Charm Belt, but I don't have enough of the fragments. See, the fragments are like this, which we have. I don't think we have any. Oh, wait. Charm. Oh, crud on a cracker. Charm. So to make a charm is like this right here. So I would like to get the creeper. I don't care about the zombies. But get the creeper, the cave spider because they'll just knock me down like crazy. And maybe the guardian. I think that would be a pretty good idea. But like to get the creeper, I know I don't have enough. Creeper charm. I can make one. How many of these I got? But in order to make the creeper charm down here, I need 6 of those. That's a lot. Let's see. Where is that creeper charm? See, I got enough for 1. And what was the other one I wanted? I wanted the spider one. The cave spider charm. Cave spider charm? Oh, I don't have a bottle of poison. Poison bucket. Ooh. Nope, don't have that either. So that's an idea, and then you can go ahead and make this, and it. I think I could probably make the charm belt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it took 5. Okay, there's the charm belt. So hold all of the mob. What? Sorry, dude. Sorry. So whenever I get a charm, I can put it in here, and it'll give me all that. But at the moment, I don't have any, so we'll just set it right there for right now. And as far as the necklace, I don't know. Necklace? There's not really. I mean, I imagine I could go ahead and... Let's see about this. I doubt it'll work, but it might work. So if I got this and I made another one, and then I went into here, and I put that... Where'd it go? No, see, it won't fit in there. It fit in my that, but it won't fit into the thing. So it's only made for the RPG inventory part. So there is that. Toss that in there. But I mean, it gives me more damage right at the moment, which is a plus sign. I'll have to figure out which necklace I want. And right now, the charm belt is what I would like. I don't think that... See, this is provides strength 1, haste 2 when being held. Which my strength... I mean, I could take that off and I still have strength. And I still have haste. And I still have speed. So this ring is kind of redundant. I don't even really need it. And then this one's resistance 1, jump 2, and strength 1. So both of these rings are not really anything that I end up needing per se. I guess I could go ahead and go with some of this other one. Not magnetization, liquid banning. Ring of haste. Strength, jump boost, regeneration, resistance, fire resistance, water, visibility, night vision. Advanced ring of speed. Okay, so those are advanced ones. Don't really need those either. I guess I can start carrying around the ring of aura again. Maybe a couple of these. Effortless ring. Walk faster and more efficient. I don't think I can make that. Oh, and on top of all this, me being sick and everything, I got a squirrel in my attic. And I can't get off. Just can't get rid of him. I get rid of him for a little while and he comes back. He's been the bane of my existence right now. Because when I think he's gone, he's not gone. He's just laughing at me. Now, the apprentice ring would be pretty good to get. I missed the, well, it wasn't Baublelicious. It was another mod where you could get one and ring and like make everything on it. And a belt make everything on it. I don't think it's been updated since 1.10. I can't remember what it's called. So I need to look into this and decide. Because right now I really don't need these two. But if I take them off, see, I still got. Well, hold on. I'm over at this thing. Okay, so I'm no longer in that area. So I did lose jump boost, which jump was 2, and resistance is 3, and strength is still 1. And I still got speed. So I could go ahead and just... So that gives me jump boost, so at least that's something. I could take off some of the abilities off of this so I could get the XP, such as the strength and whatnot. Wait, what did I do? Oh, anyways. Oh, up and away. See, there's that chocobo again. He's still there, even though I already captured him and put him in my little thing. I really might take out the chocobos. I'm still thinking about the mini moves, but the chocobos is something I might end up taking out. I'm not using them. I got this guy. I've got the Manticores, which, let's see, Manticore. Right now I have 1 regular one, 2 dark, and 1 fire. So I'll go ahead and start hatching those up soon. And then I've got a leopard, and I think a cheetah. And so I think those would be pretty good as far as being hazards. And then of course I've got the the scorpion over on the other side. But this is what I'm going to keep on doing as far as just building it up. And then hopefully I'm going to finish up this room. That way we can really start getting into Botania. Not Botania, Domcraft. I think that would be awesome. And I'm also looking at, once I can finally get over being sick, I thought about playing like one of the mod packs that is already built that has the quest book in it. I thought that would be kind of fun to go ahead and... I've never messed around with the quest books or any mod pack that has any of the quest books, and I'm just kind of trying to figure out one that's not overbearing for me or that would be fun that I can end up playing. I would like to play Sprout, but when I tried to play Sprout last time, yeah, it didn't work out too well. I think this is a level... Ah! But I wanted to get something like an area before I went ahead and just, I don't know, so I can keep everything together, I guess I could say. I think that's what I had in mind. And as far as my armory, I'm still trying to decide where I'm going to end up doing with that. Because it takes a lot of chests, because it's normal chests. It's not like a, you still have to have the storage. Have I showed my storage? I mean, you still, even with that simple storage network, you can't, I mean, you still got to have the individual storage. You can't, you got to make room for this. So this kind of like, it gives me the ability to go ahead and use this, but at the same time, I have to have the physical storage instead of like a little disk or something. And I think that's kind of a good trade-off because it's not overly... like empowering, I guess, or overpowered. It's just, you know, it's kind of like a decent trade-off, I guess you say. And I have so much storage down here that I want to make a bigger room that I don't have to worry about anything. Because like right now, some of these are empty, but some are not. I mean, they fill up pretty fast. That's the reason why I want to have a place that I can put all the weapons. And then I'm going to have down... probably soon, just because I'm tired of going ahead and not messing with it. I want to fix the mine back up. Where there will be this, so I can go ahead and drain it out. And this will be all my storage of all my mine areas. And then I want to have a ender book in here that I can go ahead and pick places that I would like to, like good mines that I've already got set up somewhere else. That's the idea. Now I've still been thinking about. What's over here? It was dark, and I've been getting a lot of blood moons, like every other day now. Which, because I've got a lot of those. He's still out there. Ow! Look at that, 1,027. Ow, gosh. Come here. See, he gave me 2 more hearts. I got plenty of XP. Can I use this? So I got another level. So that's not bad. But what I thought about doing, let me fly up here and I'll show you a little bit of stuff. So here's the mine. The mine's supposedly away from somewhere. Away from the base. So, gosh, I got the cough. I'm so sorry. So you got the big tower. My idea was to have that huge tower right here, the castle, and then maybe down here in this whole area, and clean up all that mess right there. But in this whole area right here, to create like a big walled in place that has all the villagers from all the different villages that I've found. Every time I sit there and say, I'm going to save the villagers this time, I never do it. But that's the idea of it. And I've stopped going out and exploring as much because I just let the villagers go ahead and do what they wanted to. And that one village that I went to, that it was the huge town, that's where I've been putting some of the villages from, like, I think 3 of the villages I found was destroyed by a dragon. So I killed the dragon, but he had already killed everybody else. So, oh yeah, another thing. I got this. Oh, crap. If it'll close. Come on. I think I'm going to have to put a switch. There you go. I thought going from side to side would be kind of cool. I think I'm going to put like a lever out here. And then you click it on the middle and it goes. Zzz. So I'm starting to build the stuff. I've done a ton of research in ancient warfare. So I have a lot of that stuff I can end up doing. But at the same time, I need to get this all set up first. So anyways, I know this was kind of just like a roundabout. I don't know about this. I like these. But I don't know if I should put these out here. Or put them in here. It might look better in here. But see, that matches that. And I don't know if the animals will jump over this. I don't think they'll jump over this. I think it works just like a fence. So, I don't know. But anyways, till next time, I'm Shaking Ort. And I shall catch you later.